Hey everyone, glad you could join us tonight. Gavin's on his way. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
I hope we're live.
I don't know.
I don't either. Give us a thumbs up if we're actually on.
If you can hear me, say you can hear me.
There's like a delay, so we can't just sit here awkwardly
Oh.
for 20
Okay.
seconds.
So Father, what do you want to talk about?
We'll see. Let's be sure we're actually broadcasting.
You are. Okay.
All right, yeah, good deal.
Thank you, Miss April.
We are broadcasting. Thank you, Miss April. All right.
Okay.
Bailey, Dad. All right, let's see who's on here. You got your mom, Bailey, Miss April, Miss Cheyenne,
Granddaddy.
my father. All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. So, like I said, guys, this could be absolutely awful, or we could break the internet.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? My nose itches so bad.
Oh, great.
It does.
Do you have a phantom itch?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a phantom itch or.
Because I get those on my nose all the time. Okay, we're getting off topic. Okay,
All right.
questions.
Questions. Here we go, Gavin. Are you ready?
Yes. 100%.
I'm just his mom, not your wife. Your mom, my wife. I feel uncomfortable saying her name. Tabitha.
Who says her name?
Nobody says her
no one
name.
in this. No one. in this
How
house
often
says
do
her
you
name.
actually hear your name as a husband or a wife or a father or a mother? Yeah, I don't know.
And she goes by Tab most of the time. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Are you ready, Gavin?
Yes, I'm ready.
What are some things that I did as a father that you feel helped shape you in a positive way?
You worked hard enough for Mother to be able to stay home and homeschool us and be a stay-at-home mom. And then also you listened to me talk and ramble for 30 minutes nonstop about crackhead wrestling theories.
Well, crackhead wrestling theories,
And show theories.
crackhead Flash,
Vampire Diaries.
any television show that we watch,
Yeah.
you have theories about that.
Yep. Oh,
no one
hello,
else-
Miss Dana, Mr. Tara Wayne.
Hey, Terry, Miss Dana. So, I worked
Mm-hmm.
for your mom to stay home.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I shaped you.
Yes. Because you made it where it was possible for her to do that.
Producer Bailey barking out commands on the bottom there. Hey guys, like the video, share the video, comment as we're going back and forth here. The more comments you give, the more interaction, the more people will see this video. All right, so is there anywhere that I have fallen short?
Falling short's a weird word.
That I didn't do the things that I should have done.
Not really. I didn't get to hang out with you a lot when I was younger, but that's because you were working and going to college at night, and so I didn't get to hang out with you a whole lot. But then you did that so you could hang out with me more now. So
Yeah.
that's not really a bad thing.
I'm glad we have that opportunity now. When he was a baby, I stayed home with him at night while my timelines get way off, so she's not here to correct me, so I could be just sitting here telling lies. But I stayed home with him when he was a baby, and she went to work at night after I would get off work. And then That went on for a few years, couple years. And then I started going back to school at night. So I would work all day and go to school at night. And then when I graduated from school, I started the business. And at that point, that took all of my time. I had to put all of my effort into that, all of my effort and time into that. So it wasn't until,
I was about like 10
yeah, so it's,
when we moved to this house.
yeah, just in the last 5 or 6 years, I've been able to not work as much as I once did. But when you're trying to start something and grow something, it really requires all of your attention. But like you said, I didn't do that for me. I did that for him, his sister, and his mom to have the best life that I could possibly provide for them. And really at that time it was, by any means necessary, I would do whatever. It didn't have to, it wasn't just air conditioning work. I would do anything to make money, to provide for my family.
Hopefully not anything. Hopefully you wouldn't kill people. Hopefully you would not do that.
You just gotta take it too far.
Well, you said anything.
I think everybody knew what I meant. I don't think anybody thought I was.
You were on.
I don't think anybody thought I was a killer for hire. I don't believe that for 1 second.
You were sitting here with a literal thinker, Father. I didn't. It's a joke, okay? Gosh.
It's always got to take it too far.
Gosh. It's a joke.
Well, we know that too. But daggone. We're moving on.
Always the extra step. Oh, hush, sissy.
Yeah, there's the line that most people know that you go to.
I don't know that
But
line.
Gavin don't see that line, and he just keeps.
The line is not there.
He just keeps going. Doesn't know when to stop.
I can't read that line's social cues, okay?
Yeah, Ben. I built a bridge one time for a guy. I did. He had a big ditch that went across his yard, and he wanted a bridge to cross it. So.
Was it the White Oak Bridge from Vampire Diaries?
No, Gavin.
Okay.
Nothing to do with Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
Were there times that I could have handled discipline differently?
Not really. I deserved every punishment I got. The worst one I got was my phone getting taken away for 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months. It wasn't that bad, actually. That's the worst thing. But it really wasn't that bad. After the first 2 weeks of getting used to it, I needed it, so.
Yeah. But that's your mom also. That was me and her doing that. I've never made you scrub
The
baseboards
floorboard?
with the
No.
toothbrush.
No, you haven't done that. I haven't needed that. Sorry, sissy. We're throwing you under the bus. Throwing shade.
And we found a spot in the kitchen the other night that has never been hit with a toothbrush or any kind of cleaning. It's like in a discreet corner. So Bailey gonna need you to get on that just as soon as possible.
Clearly, she did not do too well at scrubbing those baseboards.
Yeah, I should have inspected better.
Dang.
In what way do you feel the most supported and loved by me?
You being you making it possible for mother to stay home and homeschool me. Also, you support all of my hobbies, all of my
and what would those be?
My special interests, all of my special interests, my Digimon special interest, wrestling, Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, basically my ever-rotating dwarf special interest. Sounds like Gavin needs to get in trouble soon. Sissy. Hush. No, I don't.
inspect what you expect. Look at Dalton dropping some
Wow.
little nuggets
Poetry.
on here.
It's poetry.
I like it. What's that little symbol? Can you tell what that is?
It's a crown.
Is that a princess crown?
It's a crown with a number 3. I have no clue.
Interesting. Are there times you struggle to feel loved?
Not now, but when I was depressed, I guess I probably need to give more insight than that. I was depressed for a couple years, and I didn't really feel loved, but that wasn't their fault. I was just depressed.
That's your insight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't feel loved because I was depressed, and I mean, there's nothing y'all could really do because I didn't tell y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what helped with that?
Counseling,
Yeah.
therapy, us starting to watch TV together.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Us watching TV together did not happen until COVID. Okay? And so before that, I don't know what I did. We didn't really hang out. I kind of just existed in the house with him. Like, we would play video games sometimes. But...
Oh, they're top fans, Gavin.
Oh.
Dalton, you're our number 3 fan.
Miss Cheyenne's number 1.
Miss Cheyenne, all right. Some of y'all got to step up your game.
Embarrassing on Sissy's part. She's the producer.
The producer, maybe she don't get a... Maybe that's like voting for yourself. Maybe you don't get to be a top fan. I don't know.
Well, then who's number 2?
Terry.
How's my safe or not?
Well, okay, so we got some... I don't know what's going on here, Cheyenne, because it says you're number 1, but you say Terry's number 1 and you're number 2. So, Terry, comment so you can get your number 1 spot back.
What's that even mean?
I don't know. I guess they love us more than the rest of everybody else. That would be my guess.
It's probably they have most interaction, like in the comments.
Yeah. Bailey says because she has a wrench.
Oh, wow. You're so cool. Instead of being royalty, you're the stinking janitor.
You're the maintenance man.
You're the janitor, wow. You think you're so much better because you're the janitor? Scrubbing floorboards with a toothbrush and having a wrench. You're so impressive.
Oh, goodness. Is there any advice you would give me to help me be a better father, or when that day comes, a grandfather or mentor to anyone else?
Not really. For other people?
For me to be better.
For other people.
For me to be better for other people.
Yes, okay.
For other people's benefit.
Yes, okay. I mean, I can't think of a whole lot. Because most of the time people just get upset over random stuff that you say for no reason. Because they're ridiculous.
Like what? Help me.
I can't say it on here. I can't be spreading people's business around like that, Father.
Are you saying people don't know how to take me?
No, kinda.
Move it away. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's not a you issue. That was a them problem.
Yeah, I mean...
And it's happened like a couple times. Because people are just...
A lot of people are just soft and can't take a joke.
I wasn't allowed to be like that.
No. He was not allowed to be like that. And so you think I should change that?
No, I was just saying that's like the only thing that really gets people annoyed with you, but like that's a them problem.
Yeah, I guess it's a me problem though. It's my behavior that makes them feel that way. I'm really not.
But you don't say it rudely. You literally, oh my gosh, it's people.
Yeah, it's everybody else. It ain't me.
we sound horrible. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I try to say things. I don't try to be rude or ugly to anybody, but I can give some things that. Well, this isn't you.
This isn't your podcast right now, mother.
This isn't husband and wife. This
is son and dad.
Dad and son.
Why do we name it that and not father and son? I don't call him dad. I've never called him dad.
They can't respond immediately. They'll just
right.
Like a 20-second delay.
I call him father. I've never called him dad before. Ever?
I think you didn't always call me father.
I called you daddy before that.
Yeah, probably.
And then I called you father.
Bailey calls me dad.
She's like, Dad.
Yeah, that's when she wants something.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Mm.
Okay, so
yeah.
Now, what's the rest of this gonna be?
I don't know how much time. Oh man, we've blazed through 15 minutes and
we're already done.
We
with that part.
Ask your mother. Well, your dad could have named it.
Wait, hold on. That was great. That was so in sync. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, what I'll do is I'll put Gavin over. I'm gonna put him over here and tell everyone the things that I like about Gavin.
Oh no.
Number one, he's my son.
Wow.
Congratulations. Number two, so I'll say this about my kids. Bailey ate potatoes.
8 potatoes.
What's 8 potatoes?
The rating's 5. Also,
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe she's talking about the name of the show.
The dad and son thing.
I don't know.
Maybe she's rating our insyncness. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so Bailey, I will say, when she came along, she saved my life. But I'd say Gavin changed the way I look at life. He has such a unique personality, a unique view of everything that it just makes me have to look at things differently. The sigh gets 8 potatoes.
Our NSYNC sigh.
So Gavin, he doesn't see things the way everybody else sees them. Very few things does he. He's very black and white. There's no gray area. Like I said, there's the line that everybody else knows is there. It means nothing to him. He says what's on his mind, good or bad, indifferent, doesn't matter. He says it. He's brave, courageous, and he's just, there's not a mean bone in his body, I don't believe.
Not mean, I don't think, but if a character I don't like is on screen.
Now, if there is a character on TV that he don't like, he can get
rowdy.
He can lose his Jesus for a moment.
Listen, if Klaus is on screen, it's...
These people, they don't know who Klaus is.
Klaus from Vampire Diaries, that's all you need to know. He's annoying to me. A lot of people like him. I don't see why. Or if there's a wrestler I don't like, like Rhea, like Rhea or Jade, I'm gonna guess canceled. We're gonna go viral for all the wrong reasons. Miss Cheyenne, I'm not getting into this today. I already got into it with you on Sunday about Klaus. I'm not Team Klaus. I'm Team Caroline needs to find her self-respect. And the show needs to stop being misogynistic. But that's a whole nother issue. I will write a paper on it one day. But... Oh gosh, what was I saying before
I have
that?
no idea what you were talking about.
If there's a character I don't like on TV, I will say it out. I will yell at them on the TV for them to go away. Like every time Elena appears on screen after a sweet scene, and she's like, "Oh, David."
Yeah,
Oh, right, Vampire Diaries.
Nobody knows what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay. We'll have to move on from this.
Yeah, we'll have to move on from this. He's very opinionated. He doesn't.
I think everyone knows what I'm talking about when no one knows. I said I think everyone knows what I'm talking about when no one knows.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think everybody has the same interest as me and knows what I'm talking about
Oh
when
yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah,
knows.
yeah. Oh yeah. He believes that everyone should be just as interested in the things that he's interested in. And he's going to talk to you about it, whether you want to hear about it or not. If you don't want him to, you just have to tell him to stop talking to me about this.
And I won't take it as offense. I won't take any offense in it. I don't realize that I'm rambling.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to tell him, like, hey, take it down a notch.
Yes.
And nobody cares.
That has happened. That has happened. Oh, Mother, if he's very sweet unless it's about his family. Oh, yeah. Like, one time, in youth, I don't know if I should say this story.
You probably not.
Okay, I won't say it then.
Well, he just defends his family, and there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with standing up for the people you love and the people closest to you.
There was just a kid who said something, and let's just say I was not the nicest to that person for a second.
Yeah, there's there's certain things that you should stand up for, and you should not let people walk over you like that. You know, we can all be pushed too far.
They can walk over me all they want, but my family, now that's a different subject.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of myself. Anything you say to me, I've probably already said to myself as a joke. Okay, like I don't care. Now my family. Now you've hit a sore spot, and it's probably not gonna. I'm probably gonna go very silent, and then if you keep going, I'm gonna ask you to stop, and then if you keep going, then I'm probably gonna say something in a
That you can't
not nice way.
that you can't take back.
Yeah. In a not nice way, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, he changed the way I looked at life, looked at the world, just through being who he is. And
well, you are a good dad. I don't know.
I just did all that putting you over.
Okay.
And I got you are a good dad. No, don't say nothing else. Don't say. Don't.
You listen to me ramble.
Don't try to smooth this over. I listen to him ramble a lot.
Yeah,
and not
he
as
does.
much as his mom, because his mom's with him way more than I am. But when I say somebody talks all the time, he talks all the time.
I do.
So he says we watch a lot of TV shows, and we do watch a lot of shows. But what
And
I
talk.
can't understand is how he knows anything that's going on in the TV show.
I know more than you.
Because he is talking. Well, I can't hear him. Because you're talking.
You've seen the show before.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it matters.
Makes no difference. He talks the entire show. If a show is 45 minutes, he talks 43.
Yes, I do. I try not to.
I mean,
it fails.
Sometimes I look over and I'll be like, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. I can't hear what's happening right now. Or how many times can you rewind it to hear the same thing for him to just keep talking?
Yeah. But you see, that's just how I watch TV even by myself.
I understand. I mean,
That's not even just what you think.
I still watch it with you. I mean, that's fine. We work through it. But yeah,
I just give you the lore updates.
He talks the entire television show or event that we're watching, whatever it is. And then, but like he said earlier, we didn't really start watching TV shows together until
COVID.
I had COVID. And I was couch ridden. I couldn't get off the couch. I was useless, helpless. And we just started watching
Heroes,
yeah. And then
we watched Heroes Reborn.
Then we watched Heroes Reborn, then we watched something else and something
Flash.
else. And it just kept going, and so we've seen so many episodes of so many things. But that's the time we spend together. That's our, for lack of a better word.
There's a Velcro thing that got stuck in my sock that was on the floor. What?
You just can't be serious about anything, can you?
What? There's a Velcro thing stuck on my sock.
So that's our time together. That's when we spend time together.
Mm-hmm.
And so a couple years went by, and he would see me watching wrestling, and he would make fun of me. I can't believe you watched this. Da, da, da.
I would.
And he'd go through the living room and make fun of me. So that went on for a while, and then he would come through the living room and he'd stop, and he would watch for a minute.
Yeah.
And make fun of them, then make fun of me, and then keep moving. Well, then he'd walk through and he'd sit down
And play my game.
and play his game while it was playing. Now, he wasn't watching. He wasn't watching wrestling.
I was listening.
He was listening and asking questions.
And then
And then he was a full-blown wrestling fan.
Chelsea Green got me into wrestling from comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chelsea Green and Drew McIntyre single-handedly got me into wrestling, along with Randy.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all three of my favorites.
Yeah. And so my wife took me to the Royal Rumble 2 years ago. That was my first WWE wrestling event. And that's when Gavin really...
It wasn't 2 years ago.
100% was 2 years ago.
It was a year and a half. 'Cause
Okay.
It was 2024.
Okay, a year and a half. A year and a half
Sorry.
ago. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Wait, is that rude?
Yeah, babe. The comedy of Chelsea Green got him into
Yes.
wrestling.
What? Why did she do that?
That's what she did.
Oh my gosh, Mother. They are the most annoying people ever. Let me tell you. I cannot like any female character.
You're yelling?
Sorry, I cannot like any female character or any female wrestler without it being just because I think they're pretty or whatever. I'm like, it really isn't that.
Do you think she's pretty?
She's attractive, yes, but she's
I'm
not.
just playing. I'm just messing with you.
Alexa Bliss, I think, is more attractive, and she's not my favorite.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh my gosh.
Man. He said I about said it.
ALEXA
He
Bliss.
said Ellie. Yeah, what he said, and
Or ALEXA.
started
went off.
talking to us.
and she's not connected to Wi-Fi, so she's just being annoying.
Mm. Oh man, I was watching SummerSlam the other night, and I was like almost asleep, and they said her name on the TV. They said Alexa on
Bliss.
TV, and that thing started talking non-stop. I just got up and unplugged her. I was like, I cannot.
That's why it was unplugged this morning when I
That
was
is
cleaning.
exactly why it was unplugged.
It's still unplugged.
Good. It says it don't have any signal anyway. What were we talking about?
We were talking about.
Oh, so yeah, we started watching wrestling, and Tabitha got me tickets to the Royal Rumble a year and a half ago. Is that correct, Gavin?
Yes.
A year and a half ago, and that was my first WWE event. But since then, Gavin and I have been to
9.
numerous. He said 9, and then next weekend we go to
Great American Bash.
4 more.
Mhm.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday we go to 4 shows.
And we get to meet Tiffy.
Oh yeah, we're meeting Tiffy Time, Tiffany Stratton, and who else do we get?
Naomi.
And we're meeting Naomi. So be on the lookout for those pictures.
Very excited. Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No, I was, but I decided I wouldn't.
Oh, so you see, when he went to the Royal Rumble, and I wasn't a wrestling fan yet, 100%. I was already in the trenches, basically.
He was a closet wrestling fan.
Yeah, and he went to the Rumble. He got to see Randy fight for a title. I've been to 9 wrestling shows. Randy is a full-timer. I have not seen Randy Orton one time, and I wore his sweatshirt to like 6 out of those 9 wrestling events. And I'm telling you, if I don't see him this time, I think I'm cursed.
I was like, I got some bad news for him. I don't think Randy's going to be at any of the ones we're going to coming up either.
Main event.
How? Who's he wrestling?
I don't know. I have to have hope. There's no stories built for main event at all, Father, or Evolution, okay? They're
Well, he's
throwing
not going to
someone
be at
hard.
Evolution because that's nothing but women.
He, Battle Royale, he's just going to go out there dressed as a woman. I don't know. Like, what, Santina Morella?
Yeah, Santina.
Yeah, Santina. Rantina.
Oh, goodness.
Ramwina. Okay.
My wife just texted me. I'll say it. She said, was I going to say something about her? And so, oh, man. Let's see if we can find. Do you have the picture of her and
Damon Salvatore?
Damon?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's in our group chat. Oh, I know how to find it.
And I'm going to need everyone to go to my TikTok and watch my video because Bailey has moved past me in views now. It's my work TikTok, not my personal TikTok. Okay, guys. I don't know if everybody can see this picture. Gavin, see if you can. No, that's not the camera's up there. So
yeah, there we go.
everybody see that picture? That's my wife, and that's Bailey, and that is it's good. I think they've seen it now. Okay, put it back. But you see where Bailey's hand is. Then you see where my wife's hand is. Everybody see that? Okay, good. Okay, you can take it down now.
Okay.
But that's Damon off of the Vampire Diaries, and they went and they met Damon and at something, I don't know.
Can't remember what it's called.
But they got a little meet and greet and got a little picture with him, and they sent me the picture, and I was just like,
What are you doing
well,
with your hand?
why is your hand on Damon's stomach? And she said, well, I just didn't know what to do with my hand. I said, you could have looked at your daughter that was standing right beside you. She knew what to do with her hand. You put it beside her, right? And so we're going to meet Tiffy and Naomi next weekend. But I know what to do with my hands. And it is not
Put them.
to put them
On their stomach.
on another woman.
Yeah. No.
That's a no-go.
No.
That
Sissy said if she could
if
go
I could go back.
Sissy, no. You no.
But I'm kidding, guys. That was really a big joke at the house. It still is a big joke at the house. If we take a picture and she doesn't put her hand on my stomach, I'm like, well, I guess I'm just chopped liver now. You know, I'm not Damon Salvatore.
Toxicity in vampire form.
Keanu Reeves. What?
What is happening in this comment section?
Do you think that looks like Keanu Reeves?
That's Ian Somerhalder.
That's Damon Salvatore.
Toxic masculinity
He
in vampire
is
form.
Mr. Toxic.
Catherine does the exact same crap he does. How could you? Catherine is one of my favorite characters. That's all you need to know. She's evil when she owns it. But Damon has this holier than thou complex. Right, I'm rambling.
Yeah, so when you see the pictures of me and Gavin with the two WWE superstars,
Look for his hand placement.
look. Hey, babe, I'm going to show you where to put your hands when you take a picture with celebrities. Okay, by your side. Gavin, don't put your hands on them.
Okay, I won't.
Okay,
I won't.
yeah, please don't. Because they'll definitely kick us out.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't planning on it.
Definitely kick us out.
I definitely wasn't planning on it, Father.
So yeah, that was we got those tickets last night
Mm-hmm.
for the meet and greets. That should be exciting.
And then we go to Great American Bash.
Yep, Great American Bash on Saturday.
Not this Saturday, but the
Next Saturday.
And then we go to the main event the next Saturday.
No, it's the same night. It's the same day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And what are they even talking about?
He never touches people in photos. You can see his hand floating above their shoulder.
Sure.
Oh, Keanu Reeves. Yes, you're correct. He doesn't touch. If he's taking a picture with someone else, he always he never actually puts his hands on people to avoid any kind of
Physical contact?
well, not physical contact, but anybody thinking something.
Mhm.
Anybody being able to say anything that's untrue. So
Oh.
yeah, so Great American Bash next Saturday.
Main
Saturday
event.
night's main event next Saturday. Evolution 2 next Sunday. All three in Atlanta, and then Monday we are in Birmingham for
Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
Evolution, I'm very excited for. Because, I mean, that's pretty awesome. We're going to the second ever all-women's WWE PLE.
We are.
I mean, that's basically history making. Basically.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's pretty awesome, Father.
Yeah.
And also, probably Chelsea's going to be there and probably going to scream. And Julia.
Julia.
And
All of
Tiffy.
them will probably be there
I
because they have a
know.
battle royal.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my voice.
So,
Again.
I don't know how much we actually got accomplished here, but
We did pretty great, Father.
I mean, I thought we owned it. I thought we killed it.
We could share some stories about our travels. Like Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, when we took a trip to Indianapolis, we
That was a train wreck.
missed our flight.
Because our flight here arrived an hour late.
What is she talking about?
Chelsea Green.
His little
Chelsea,
crush.
Chelsea is not even my crush. If that was gonna be someone, it's Alexa Bliss. Get it right, at least. Gosh. I'm not even annoyed that she's saying have a crush on someone. She's just getting the crush completely wrong. Chelsea's not even my type.
You know why she probably does that?
No.
Because she sees how annoyed it makes you.
Oh. Sissy, you're annoying.
So you stop responding.
Okay.
She probably stop doing it. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, anyways, back to the
So we were
Indianapolis.
flying to Indianapolis for the Royal Rumble. We get to the Dothan airport. The flight from Dothan is delayed I don't know how long,
2 hours.
2 hours or so. So
You watched, like,
by the
3
time
hours.
we got to Atlanta, our flight from Atlanta to Indianapolis had already boarded. I could see the plane sitting out the window. I could literally put my eyes on it.
And the lady.
And the lady was like, "Oh no, that plane's
plane's been
full.
gone."
No, that plane's full."
She said
I
it's been
said-
gone first.
Yeah, I was like, "No, it's right there. It's
Right
right. It's right there. If you open that door, I can walk on there. It's right there." She's like, "Oh no, that plane's full." I said, "Ain't no way.
There's no way.
There's no way that plane's full.
Unless you overbooked the plane, and then that's a whole issue.
That plane is not full because I got 2 tickets for it right here, and we're supposed to be on there." She was like, "I can't get you on there." I was like, "Right there, right there.
It's right there.
It's right there, and it's not even our fault that we're.
It's your
It's
fault.
your fault."
And they told us when we got on the Dothan plane, this plane's super old, and it's not fully updated, and so it's gonna take longer to get there. But don't worry, nothing to
No, that they told us that there was some stuff that was tore up on the plane but nothing that was integral to
nothing that was dangerous.
affect the safety of it. We're like, "Oh my gosh."
I don't feel safe. You did not have to tell me that. And then I was having a mental breakdown in the the Atlanta airport.
Yes, and the whole time we're trying to get from where the Dothan plane dropped us off to where the plane was taking off to Dallas, and Tabitha's on the phone with the lady, like trying to get them to hold it for just a second, trying to help us get there. It didn't work, and so we had somewhere to be in Indianapolis
At 7
at
o'clock.
7 p.m. And anyway,
We made it.
we made it. I don't know.
With like 10 minutes to spare.
Yeah, we walked into the arena. We got the Uber to take us to the motel.
Mhm.
Wait, we ran our luggage inside, ran back outside, got back in the Uber. He took us to the arena, and we arrived with 10 minutes to spare.
Honestly, Mr. Dalton, he can't believe she didn't know who Slade
I was a little taken back that she didn't know who I was.
Like, he's wrestling famous, ma'am.
I'm pretty much TikTok famous
celebrity.
because of my. You would have drove.
Drove from
I
Atlanta
couldn't have
to
driven from Atlanta to
Indianapolis
Indianapolis in time to be there.
Yeah, it would have taken longer. Maybe he's saying from
Maybe
Dothan.
from Dothan. We probably could have made it from Dothan by the time. Anyway.
Yeah, probably. And then we had to go to a different terminal from the Atlanta airport to like Terminal A to Terminal D or something. Okay. And this little girl, she's
They're-
trying to find a place to put her hand.
They have what's called the plane train
It's a bullet train.
at the airport in Atlanta, and you stand on this train and it takes you from terminal to terminal. But you got to hold on because it doesn't gradually take off. It takes off.
It's a bullet train. It shoots off like a bullet.
I think they know what that is.
I know, but I'm just giving visual demonstrations,
Yeah.
like words and demonstrations of the visual. Okay, and this little girl, she's trying to find a place to put her hand. I'm like, okay, well, I'll move my hand, and then before I can move my hand to a different spot, it takes off and I fall. I fall into people.
Gavin fell on the plane train, and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now, bro? Why would you not have your hand on the thing?
Because the little girl needed it.
There's a whole bar there that you could have grabbed somewhere else. You didn't have to completely release."
I didn't have time, and the little girl couldn't fall.
Jordan said a one-way ticket on a private jet starts at 11,000. Worst case scenario. Well, I'll tell you what, Jordan. Next time I'm in that situation,
You can pay the 11,000.
I'll just let you Venmo me that, and me and Gavin will get to where we're going in time.
I mean, honestly, I'll take the private jet.
I mean, yeah.
if
If you
you're
just
offering,
want to pay for it the next time, up front.
You're just
We won't-
offering it.
We won't even worry about Delta.
Yeah. Well,
We'll take Delta out of
Yeah.
the equation altogether.
Delta who?
Delta what?
What's Delta? We only fly private now.
We fly private.
We're
Thank you.
we're like Lex Luthor from Smallville. Why? They don't get this. He's rich.
Everything is a TV reference.
Yes, in my head it is. Everything is related to the thing I watch.
Mm-hmm.
Not Graceful Gavin falling on the bullet train.
Oh, yeah.
Graceful Gavin.
Oh yeah, he fell.
I fell into somebody's suitcase.
Yeah, yeah.
I
mean,
fell into people's suitcase. I don't know how I got up.
what was the thing you did the other day that you said was so embarrassing?
Oh,
Oh, we were at
Battleground.
we were at wrestling.
Yeah, we were at NXT Battleground, and I'm walking back from the bathroom, and there's like this group of 10 people, just backing up weirdly. So I don't even know why. I still don't know why, and he kept getting closer to me, and I don't want people in my personal space, so I back up more and more and more, and then I run into a curtain, and I say, "Oh, sorry, curtain." I turn around, look at the curtain, say sorry to it, and then everyone's looking at me. I apologize to furniture and cars and every inanimate object. Anything I run into, I apologize to it.
You apologized to a curtain.
Yeah.
And then came and sat down and said, I just experienced the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life.
I asked, is it too late to put me 6 feet under? Just end me now. Restart, do over at life.
You gotta stop apologizing to inanimate objects.
Well, okay, so I actually did learn that this is an autistic thing. Like, we feel things for objects. Like, we feel empathy for objects more than people.
I'm gonna say, but not people.
Yeah, because objects, they can't do anything wrong. People can. This is my same reasoning for why I feel worse for dogs and cats than I do people. Like, they can't do anything wrong. People can. People can purposefully be mean. Dogs don't know.
That curtain couldn't help you ran into it.
Yeah, so I had to apologize to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it obviously cares.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're getting
that's
way
how
out
this
of we're
works.
getting way out of hand here. I
Okay.
feel like my wife's going to shut us down.
Oh, she's shutting us down?
No, I said I feel
Oh.
like she is.
Is there anything else important that we need to go over? Anything else? Like childhood memories? Oh! These are my few childhood memories as me as a child. Okay? They were me watching him watch TV. And then, like, some Skylanders memories. So, like, one time, he was watching Arrow. It's a superhero TV show. Okay? And he was laying on the couch watching it. I crawl over there, my little 5-year-old self on my knees. I crawl over there. And I'm sitting there like this. And I'm like, this show seems weird. Why is this dude just brooding on a rooftop? Because that's what Oliver was doing. That's all he did. And then it was him watching The Flash. And I know the season that it was, based off of the one scene. Which he thinks is weird that I know, like, what season something
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about this last week or not.
We didn't.
We didn't talk about this. Gavin knows everything about every episode of every show we've ever watched from any season. Like, he'll be like, yeah, you remember that happened in season 3, episode 2 at the 15-minute mark. And I'm like, I don't even remember that happening. But you remember everything about it.
Like, listen, okay, so it was season 7. It was Mirror Girl, Eva.
Mm-hmm.
What was her name? Monarch. And she was stabbing Barry with glass from a mirror. And that was my first scene I've ever seen The Flash. And then I didn't watch it for years until my 13th birthday, when we were at Disney World and I didn't want to hang out with those annoying kids on the YouTube.
Hey, some of those annoying kids could be on here. Like
Oh.
your sister.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. We would sit in the living room, me and like 2 other kids, and watch The Flash with Father. It was CJ and Mason.
Mm. Yeah.
Yep, and that's how I got my love for The Flash, and Caitlin became my favorite character.
That's how a Flash fan was born.
Yep. My 13th birthday, because I didn't want to hang out with people.
So when I die and move on, Gavin's gonna have fond memories of watching television
Yep.
with his dad.
Yep.
But
And
if I do nothing else in life.
you'll keep my love for TV alive.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gavin, what are things that encouraged your walk with Jesus? That we did.
We? You too? She's trying to make this about her.
I guess that
I'm
maybe
joking.
we did.
I'm joking. You bought me a Bible.
It was a good start.
Yeah. You told me you're the one who started doing like verses with me,
Mhm.
memorizing verses. I may not remember them now, but you know, like the exact verse, I can most likely repeat the scripture, but the verse number and book, that's gonna be rough.
That's tough.
But also you're the one who got me to start reading a chapter a night and to listen to a sermon a day, right before bed.
Mm-hmm.
What about YouTube rule?
How long you can watch YouTube?
Oh,
I guess that's what she's talking about.
I don't know what she's talking
The
about.
YouTube rule, like you can
Oh.
only watch YouTube for a certain amount of time.
No. She's talking about, I have to read my Bible and listen to a sermon to watch YouTube.
Mm.
Yeah, I have to make sure I do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you always made sure I could talk to you about if I had questions. And then sometimes you would just listen to me rant about the thing I read, like the lady who her husband's brother didn't want to marry her after he died, and so
Your mother is literally calling me right now.
why is she calling you?
I have no idea.
Hello?
She hung up.
Oh. Rude. But the lady, her husband's brother didn't want to marry her, and so she took off her sandal and she slapped him with it. And I'm like, honestly, that should still be a thing today. Like,
And she's calling back.
oh, okay.
Continue.
Okay.
Hello.
I can hear her. I'm confused. One second, I'm trying to think. And then he'd let me complain about how boring Chronicles was. And stuff like that. Oh, it's about how I said you're the one who got me doing the sermon thing
Oh yeah,
today?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was her. It was her. I'm sorry. It was her. We've got that straightened out.
We don't want the smoke.
We are not the Street Profits.
We do not want the smoke.
No. Or the Red Solo Cups. Dang it. No one gets this reference except you.
So,
This was very informative.
yeah, Gavin always reads reads a chapter before he goes to bed at night. He always listens to a sermon on 2 times speed.
Yep. That's how I listen to everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he listens to everything on 2 times speed, which I don't know how that's possible. most people are talking too fast in regular speed for me to follow.
They talk way too slow for me. Like, I don't want to listen to a character monologue for like just 10 minutes. I don't want to hear the exposition dump. I want to be shown what we are saying, not told. It's show, don't tell in TV and in books also, which it's harder to do it in books, but it's possible because that's what you do as a good writer. Whatever. Sorry, let me get off my soapbox.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
All right. You good?
Yep.
I'm good. Love you guys. I'm gonna sit here awkwardly while Gavin goes and turns everything off. See you guys next Thursday. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Oh, bam. That could have gone better, probably.
Can you believe she called about that?
No.
That's unbelievable.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, we hear y'all. Oh!
No, they're muted.
She said we hear y'all.
She said it's still live.
Yeah,
Hello?
it's still live.
Yeah, we are. We're literally muted.
We are literally muted. Oh.